Hey Steve, Simone here with the customized website audit I spoke to you about recently. Before I jump into the three key strategies I'm going to go over to beat out your online competition, I just want to shout you out for already prioritizing to make a really killer website design. There's a lot of great aspects on here. You have your really nice links to your back pages, a quick way to get in contact with you, which is a must for any business's website because over 80% of prospects aren't going to actually scroll through all of this wonderful content. It's still good to have your testimonials, and I really like that you have a happy client's video testimonial that's much more enticing and quite frankly moving to convince people to use your services. So I'm going to be going over three strategies, which are content, citations, and backlinks. And then at the end, I'll show you the opportunity of taking these steps for your own business. Before I explain how to optimize your content, I need to tell you about bots. There are bots crawling every single website on the internet 365 days a year, 24/7. The sweet spot for content amount is 1,500 to 2,000 words with a keyword every 150 words, telling Google exactly what terms you want your website found for. The more Google sees your site associated with specific keywords, the higher they will rank you for those words. And to be clear, a keyword is anything someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So really quick, I looked up your current word count and you're sitting at 378 words. So expanding that content is definitely going to be a first area to take into consideration and implement. And also I can quickly show you your current keyword density, which is an analysis of what keywords you already have dispersed throughout your content. Some of these things look really great, but of course, like insurance, Jarvis, billing, although they're not fully optimized, right? You want to have all of these most frequently placed words being keywords that are related to your services so that you rank for those when people look them up. They're not going to be looking up these other things here, right? And another important thing is to put where you are, put your locations. You need to tell Google where you are so that Google can tell users that you exist. I know that you have all of your locations listed out here, so that would be an area to take into consideration after someone has done the proper research to put in the most frequently searched locations to rank for all of that traffic. All right, secondly, I'm going to go over citations. So let's take a look. Also, let me back up and tell you, I did do some pretty extensive research just complimentary on your behalf, and out of all of the services you offer, the most frequently searched service is water damage restoration, and the highest volume, I mean, look at this, 1,000 people are looking this word up every month, and it's pretty easy to rank for, is water damage restoration, Anaheim, California. So I looked that up in the Google search, and here's our results page. And what citations do is get you in this map pack. So a citation is anywhere your business name, number, and address are shown exactly as per your Google business profile in online directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, BBB, and hundreds of others that you may have heard of. Social media accounts are great too. And the reason citations are so effective is they make it so that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. The larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. And once Google sees you more often than your competitors, the more likely they are to rank you above them. And so what you'll need to do is use a service. I use WhiteSpark. You can get a subscription for yourself to look up exactly how many citations these three competitors have so you can beat them out. And get way more than they have, blow them out of the water so they have no hope of catching back up. Okay, and then lastly, I'm going to be going over backlinks. So first, let me explain what is a backlink. A backlink is anywhere you find one website linked to another via clickable or hyperlinked text. These links act as an endorsement of your site from others, which Google uses to build trust in your business by seeing that others are vouching for you. It's literally a popularity contest, and the website with the most endorsement wins, right? However, you need to understand that not all backlinks are created equal. They need to be from topically relevant, trustworthy, and powerful sites. And why backlinks are so important is that they directly impact a page authority score here, right? So I looked you up in SEMrush. It is the SEO performance analysis software suite. Wow, that's a mouthful, that I use. And I can see exactly how many backlinks you have. And I can even go in here and see what backlinks you have, which I'll explain why that's so important for beating out your competition in a moment. But your page authority score is 51, which is honestly really strong, but you're still not even, you're not coming up either in this map pack here or on this first page of Google. And that's really where you need to be a super successful business and get as much traffic and clients as possible, right? So I pulled up your top 2 competitors, and I did that by selecting the number 1 person in the map pack and the number 1 person in the organic results. So I'm looking up you to make sure you're not on that first page. So your first top competitor actually has they definitely have less backlinks. And this really is a perfect example of highlighting that the power and relevance and trust of a backlink is way more important than the amount, right? Because you can see they have just a few points lower than you, but like significantly less backlinks. And what's super cool and completely legal in this program is you can go in and see what backlinks they have and take them for yourself. You can get the exact same ones for yourself so that you know you're going to match them and you're going to even exceed them, because then you can go ahead and get a handful more than they have and really blow them out of the water as well with that power and authority. And so let's see your other top competitor, Call Service First. They have 183 backlinks, and the same thing here, you would go in and just take them for yourself. Once you've optimized these 3 things, your content, citations, and backlinks, you're going to start seeing your presence grow, and you're going to start seeing you outgrow your competition. And here's why this is so important and what you could be looking at. This is your top competitors' traffic analytics. And so as you can see here, what you could be getting is, at their peak, you could be getting almost 3,000 more visits, which is 3,000 more prospects, right? So keep in mind, SEMrush is just a tool, so these numbers are based on their own algorithm. The real numbers from Google are actually almost always higher. So I'm not sure what your margins are, but getting almost 3,000 more site visits and 3,000 more prospects will create and generate some pretty decent revenue, in my opinion. And keep in mind also that there are usually many, many keywords you can use to generate this traffic and leads. So you can really take all of these prospects and take hold and rank for all of these keywords, so you're getting all of that traffic. So this is what I do for a living, and I'm creating this video for you to help you start generating more leads online. If you find yourself wanting to scale your business as far as it can go and you're interested in enacting these strategies, feel free to reach out. Of course, you're also welcome to use this information and take the tools I name dropped and do it on your own. That's totally fine. If you don't have the time though, feel free to reach back out. My door is always open. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. I know it can be overwhelming. I hope it was clear and concise, and I really look forward to getting your feedback. Thank you.